$1.2 trillion in health benefits. That's how much a nationwide transition to electric vehicles and zero-emission electricity by 2050 would generate. That's according to the American Lung Association's newest report released today. Cronkite News' Autriya Maneshni tells us how this transition could benefit the state.
According to the American Lung Association, Phoenix ranks 5th for unhealthy ozone conditions. But the good news is the report says that a transition to electric vehicles can help avoid deaths and asthma attacks and also bring significant benefits to lower-income communities.
The Zeroing In Unhealthy Air report ranks Phoenix and Mesa, 21 out of 25 U.S. metropolitan areas, that would benefit the most from a transition to electric vehicles, particularly when it comes to public health.
In Arizona, this would mean $15.1 billion in public health benefits, about 1,300 avoided deaths, over 38,000 avoided asthma attacks.
Ramos says greenhouse gas emissions continue to increase climate change, leading to warmer temperatures, bad ozone conditions, and dangerous pollutants from frequent wildfires. These air pollutants are dangerous for everyone, even healthy individuals.
It also increases our susceptibility to respiratory infections like pneumonia. All of this can result in increased likelihood for ER visits and hospitalizations.
Electric vehicles are one solution to reducing greenhouse gas emissions. However, making the switch to electric vehicles has been slow, due in part to the lack of charging infrastructure, vehicle price, and overestimates of maintenance cost. But electric vehicles can be cheaper to own compared to a gas vehicle.
Also, once it's up and running, you don't have oil changes, you don't replace the brakes and all of that. So there's kind of some additional costs, there that are reduced that you may not see when there's that initial price tag.
And Cornell hopes that when people learn about the consequences of air pollution, they'll switch to an electric vehicle.
Where it's tough to have an image on TV of like someone being injured by or killed by air pollution, but that doesn't mean it's any less bad than some of these other tragedies.
The consequences are particularly high for communities of color and lower income, according to last year's State of the Air report. A person of color in the United States is up to 3 times more likely to breathe unhealthy air when compared to their white counterparts, and lower income families face the brunt of air pollution burdens because of their location.
A lot of these times, these families are living near highways, ports, warehouses, and other transportation hubs, and they do face a greater health risk.
The hope is that switching to electric vehicles will benefit all Arizonans.
I think we can build a charging infrastructure too, hopefully with that kind of environmental justice element, social justice, where we're actually making sure that all the chargers aren't just going to Scottsdale, and we're putting street parking in throughout the valley, and we're putting it in areas to make things more accessible.
The report outlines many recommendations, including state incentives to build charging stations, changing over public fleets to making it more electric vehicles, and also establishing state standards to reach 100% of sales in electric vehicles. In Phoenix, Autriya Maneshni, Cronkite News.